God, support me in coming in to an elevated, expanded state of consciousness. Set aside the totality of my personality so that I may become a clear channel for your divine love, insight, and energy. Help me to see Casey's path to wellness as it is seen in the light of the Akashic Records. Help me to know Casey's path to wellness as it is known in the mind of God, and enable me to share your communication with divine love and clarity. And so it is. Thank you, God, for this sacred transmission. The Akashic Records are now open. Casey, while I was reciting the prayer, immediately the word thoughts flooded in repeatedly. Your thoughts are your path to wellness. To monitor the thoughts, create space to observe the thoughts. There are vibrations to the thoughts. And being shown a pause, an empty yet fertile space. There's an invitation while observing thought, specifically the ones that don't serve, to create space and observe the space. Rather than reaching for the alternative thought, rather than reaching for the affirmation, pause in the neutral space. There is a rise in frequency only available in the pause. there are still behaviors and words used from outdated programs that humanity is reaching for in replacement to old stories that are still born from the old story. Create the pause before choosing the new story, the affirmation. Allow that fertile space to expand. Your channel will support you in unplugging from, untying the comfortable old ways. Are there any comments, insights, or questions?
So as I step into the new, there is a quality of disruption, and it can feel chaotic. And so the question is, how can I help myself to feel more safe as I release the habits, the thoughts that I used to lean on to soothe?
I keep hearing the pause. There's a part of the survival program that continues to be reinforced as it scrambles with insecurity to find the next toothpick to hold up the empire. The shift is in easing the body temple. Allow the pause to fill the space without reacting to the need to know for the next idea. Be in the pause. Observe the feeling state of the pause, how it feels in the body. Breathe into the pause. In that space, communicate with the body, not to the body. We are now safe. How do you feel? And let your body explain to you if it feels safe, and if not, why. The body's needs may not seem logical. Our feelings of insecurity, feeling unsafe, are not logical. They never were. the part of the brain that reaches to find safety is doing so from an insecure place. There is wisdom in the pause. In that space, the wisdom of your soul, the frequency of your highest creative potential can rise. From that space, you untether reactive programs of needing to know. This ripples and exhale to your nervous system. The invitation is to triage the thinking mind, and it's best accomplished while in the pause. If the body begins to get antsy or recoil, slow, deep breaths into the belly. Reassuring reminders to the body that it's safe. And from this more integrated state of communicating with the body, not to the body, addressing the needs of the body, a higher plane and insight for next steps is available. Was this clear?
Very. Thank you.
We need to remember, ideas are not our own.
Mhm.
Our thoughts are not our own. We are in a stream of collective consciousness that matches our vibration. The ideas that we reach for while still in the old energy will not serve as the ladder for us to climb to the next frequency. The pause is instrumental. It communicates to your body before your brain can think of the words. It's the feeling state of the pause. I'm being shown a blue butterfly right now. I'm being shown its thorax, its body, in the center. Is a reminder of the wisdom, the imaginal cells, the breakdown, the breakthroughs, and the reconfiguration, and how all that wisdom was within the body temple of the caterpillar the whole time. The pause with which you nourish awakens and activates the imaginal cells that know what to do to transform the body, knows what to do to dissolve old stories. Ascension is not as hard as humanity has been believing it is. It's because humans' brains are interpreting the process from the old frequencies. The sacred pause, for as long as is possible, will welcome in a flood of frequencies that help you interpret what's happening from a higher stand, from your higher understanding. All systems within will respond, feeling more confidence, more acceptance, more capable of surrender to the process. The sacred pause is the missing piece. If even for seconds at a time, throughout the day, especially when you catch old thoughts on replay, repetitive, limiting thoughts about self or others, release the belief that we have someone else figured out. The government, friends, family. When we catch ourselves envisioning how something will be or how somebody is, invite the pause. Allow the frequencies of your soul to surface. We're going to begin to conclude this transmission, Casey. Are there any other insights before we do?
Trust the pause.
Thank you, God.